All right, my man, state your name. Let them know you on Nickavelli TV.
Hello, my name is Tom Jones Jr. and I'm on Nickavelli TV.
All right, man, let's go. Let's get it in. Are you a Knick fan?
Oh, from the '60s.
Talk to me. What players you like from the 60s?
All right, the first time I ever seen the Knicks, my dad took me,
Okay.
and they had just drafted two players. One was Walt Frazier,
Okay.
and the other one was Willis Reed.
Okay.
I love the coach who was Red Holzman at the time.
And what year was this?
This is like 68, 69. 68 is the first time I ever saw a Knick game.
Okay.
The next 2 years, they won their first championship in the 70's.
Okay.
69-70 season.
All right.
I like the whole Knicks starting five at that time, which was Walt Frazier,
Okay.
Dick Barnett, the Willis Reed, Dollar Bill Bradley, and Dave the Busher.
Talk to me about Bill Bradley. How was his game?
Bill Bradley, who came from, remember, he was from Ivy League.
Okay.
He came from Princeton. The Knicks took a look at the guy. Didn't seem like he was too much, but he fit into Red Holzman system. Remember, you got 3 blacks starting and 2 whites. And the 2 whites had the hardest job in a way because they were both forwards.
Okay.
But Bill Bradley, who later on became senator, was one of the most awesome white players that I've ever seen.
What position you played? You know?
Played forward.
Okay.
All right.
Any player from today's game that remind you of his game that he had?
Any player that remind me of him?
Yeah.
Of today?
Today. If you could think on the Knicks, if not, it's okay.
Oh, that's on the Knicks today.
Yeah.
The only player that I see that's on the Knicks today that might be any match to Bill Bradley was, and he's not there anymore,
Okay.
and that was Carmelo Anthony.
Really?
Bill Bradley was never selfish, but they, back in the day, a ball hog. Red Holzman didn't play that. Everybody touched that ball, running back up and down that court. So Red Holzman wanted you to always get a feel of the ball. So when it get ready for you to shoot, you had to touch the ball. It wasn't all about dribbling down the court all the time. He taught Walt Frazier sometimes 3 passes and you get down the court.
Okay.
Bill Bradley had a good relationship with all his team members. They called them Dollar Bill.
Dollar Bill, yeah.
Back in the day.
Okay.
Called them Dollar Bill.
Talk to me about Clyde Frazier.
Oh, man. I love Frazier because he was flamboyant. Clyde Frazier, when he come to the game, he was like, he had a style. Clyde was all about style, whether on the court or off the court. You know, came out of Winston-Salem. Nobody had really known about him, you know. All they know was, who's Walt Frazier? Besides him, the only guard in the league that could ever take Frazier at that time was on the Baltimore Bullets, Earl Monroe.
Earl Monroe was on the Bullets before he came to the Knicks.
Right. When the Knicks won the first championship, Clyde talked to the coach. He said, listen, me as being Walt Frazier and Earl Monroe, the best 2 guards in the league. Monroe's contract was up that year. The Knicks snatched him.
So that's how Earl the Pearl got to the Knicks, through Clyde Frazier.
Right. Frazier and him they always battled on the court. One time Frazier bust him. The next time Monroe would bust him. They had
there was like rivalries.
You watched that game because you say, wow, these are 2 of the greatest guards that's in the league at that time. And they both gave each other credit. But Frazier knew, because Barnett was getting a little older at that time. He said, yo, if Barnett come off the bench and we grab him, nobody could stop us. And that's how they got their second championship.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know?
All right, that's what's up. Now, when we talk about centers,
Oh my God.
we talking about Willis Reed.
Willis Reed, who at that time a lot of people didn't know, he had the option to play pro football too. Came out of Grambling. Back then, a player earned his money. I seen Frazier go up to Willis Reed. His knee was messed up in the championship. Braces on and all that. The last game before they won the championship, Reed comes humbling out on the court. Willis Reed now. We're talking about back in the days when they didn't have all the equipment that they had today. He got an ace bandage on and he bucked up. He played one of the best games in his life. And remember, they had to play against the Lakers. You know who the Lakers had at that time.
They had Will
Right.
Chamberlain.
Right. He not only led the team in scoring, he led the team in rebound. He played. The Knicks of yesterday are not like the Knicks of today. The Knicks of yesterday, how they won the game because of Red Holzman, says it's easy to score, but it's hard to stop somebody from scoring. They was a defensive team. If you look at their records back in the day, the Knicks will hold you to at least 85, 90 points. You're not going over that.
Not going over.
Not
100.
going over that. Red didn't play that. Red, I was the first game I was at. I heard him tell Frazier. He said, "I want to know what size underwears Wilt Chamberlain wear."
Why you ask
In
that?
other words, he's telling him, "Wherever Wilt go, I want you there."
Woo!
Defensing on him.
He want you on his ass.
Yeah.
Stay on his
He
ass.
said, "I want you that close. When you come to the bench, what size underwears you wear?" Kept your hands up. Run back down. You would never see anybody get a really fast break on the Knicks.
Okay.
Their second team was just as good as their first team. They had players off the bench like Dave Starwolf. You know?
How was this game? They saw.
Everybody on the Knicks could shoot. Holzman knew that. Everybody could score on the Knicks.
Okay.
You sat on, when you were a second player, Holzman played his whole squad. That's one thing I liked about it. It wasn't no bench, you sat on the bench. When I need you, I'm gonna come down there. Watch what the player before you did, because I'm gonna take him out and let him rest. Then you're gonna go in fresh and you're gonna play him. Then I'm gonna bring you out, let you rest, and then that's how Holzman played. You get nobody was sitting on the bench.
Okay. Now I got two questions. Was Earl the Pearl a better player on the Knicks or the team he came from, which was the Bullets? You said.
He was on the Baltimore Bullets.
Yeah, Baltimore Bullets,
which is Washington now.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
He was the key player. He was a better player because they never went nowhere.
Oh, the Bullets never
Right.
went.
Never went nowhere. He wanted a championship. Him and Frazier was always, although you see them as enemies, they're always just talking. Remember, they come from down south colleges.
Okay, so there was like the Larry Bird, Magic Johnson type of.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Competition. When you watch them, you like up on the TV.
Okay.
When you look at the points, because the reason I say he was a better player on the Baltimore Bullets, he had the green light.
Right.
If he didn't score 30 or something points, the Bullets wouldn't look like a team.
Okay. All right.
But when he got to the Knicks, because he had Frazier, he didn't have to do as much. You see what I'm saying? Oh, here, Earl, you take the ball and bust. Here, Frazier, you take the ball. They complimented each other.
Talk to me about Phil Jackson.
Oh, man.
Was Phil Jackson, because what I'm hearing, right, from the OGs like yourself, that Phil Jackson played a man's game, that he was aggressive, and he was like a bully on the court. That stands correct?
When Reed sit out, Red Holzman go to Phil Jackson. Phil's game was he studied. He studied back. That's why he was such a good coach. He listened to what Holzman told him, but he also listened to what Reed told him because you're Reed's backup sometimes.
Okay.
Very aggressive. You know, he get busted nose and, you know, he got elbow him.
So Phil Jackson was more like a Bill Lambert from the
Yeah,
Pistons?
get hurt. He get hurt.
Oh, yeah, hurt people.
Oh, yeah, hurt you. He was very aggressive. He wouldn't, I don't care what defender he played, Phil Jackson